vlogs. I run like a T-Rex YouTube channel, and the first in my March to Manchester series. So this is going to be my training diary, vlog, whatever you want to call it, over the next 20 weeks as I get ready for the Manchester Marathon. Be my first marathon, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Gonna try and be as disciplined as I can with obviously the training, but the vlogging, just to diarise it as much as anything. And yeah, I'll be as honest and open as I can. I feel like crap, I'm low on confidence, I hate the session, I'm questioning all my life choices. You will know about it. Might be a few soapbox rants thrown in there, because why the hell not? I'm getting close to middle age, as you know, so what's life without a little dad rant every now and again. So, workout one of week one, morning mark, is a 6k progression run, which is, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about, because one, I've not done a huge amount of speed work, and the sort of latter half of this workout will be around 5k pace. The other one is, it sort of goes against what I'm good at. I am awful at pacing, so going out slow and gradually building is something I don't do. Partly through ability, partly through fitness, partly through, I don't know, mental fortitude. My usual strategy is go out like the clappers and hang on for dear life. So, hey, at least I'll be practicing for that. So, yeah, see how we go. I'll put the session up here so you can see what the workout is intended to be, and I'll try and chat my way at the end of each bit. Right, let's get cracking. As I was saying about not being very good at pacing, my watch has just spent the first 500 metres of this first K telling me to slow down. So, as my wife will attest, listening and following instructions are not my forte. Sorry, darling. Yeah, runner's trying to train me up for you. Probably a bit dark, but I didn't consider the route that I was doing. So just as it went up from, after my second K going at 5:35 Ks, and then 2k at 5:15s, just as I started going up a bloody hill past West Coventry Academy, which yeah, got the heart going a little bit. So I don't feel too bad, to be fair. So yeah, feeling okay. Actually going a little bit quick, I'm at 5:10s at the minute, so eased it off ever so slightly. Yeah. So far so good. He says less than halfway through. Well, so that's that done. 6k. I felt really good. Considering my left hamstring was a little bit tight. I've spent the entire day up a ladder painting, decorating Horsestairs and landing. I drove to Manchester and back yesterday to see family, so it was a little bit tight setting off, but yeah, it's other than having to stop for traffic on the start of the 5th K, so just as I was going from 5:15s to 5-minute Ks, I had to stop on Job's Lane, for those of you that are local, for people trying to go down Jardine Crescent, which I could have done without stopping for 15 seconds or so, because then all my watch did it was beep at me saying I was behind for that K, but you can never really get a feel for how much you need to catch up. So It's probably a setting in my watch or something I just need to have a look at, so it's telling me my current pace, not pace for that particular K or whatever it is. So but yeah, then onto the 6K, and I think I was basically sub 4:45 for the entire one, which my 5K PB is 24:54, I think, or 24:53. Minus runner points for not knowing your own 5K PB, but there we go. So yeah, to do a 6K of a run at 4:45 so felt pretty good, to be fair. I felt like I probably could have kept going. Really comfortable. I think it was just the fact that I was then on Broad Lane, which was nice and flat, so I wasn't going uphill. And yeah, so felt good. Bloody wind though. Riddle with this. So the route I've just done was near as damn it an entire square, bar a little bit through my estate where I'm sort of zigzagging a little bit to get to the main road. Somehow all 4 roads was into the wind, and I'm not just talking like a little bit, like, you know, it's the Monday after Storm Dara, so not as bad as it was, but it's still pretty blowy. Yeah, into the wind the entire way. No idea why, but there we go. So, run 1 done. You know, just a small matter of 78 others, some strength sessions, and then a little pootle around Manchester in 5 months' time. But hey, got to work to get to that point yet, so yeah, felt good. Week 1, run 1 done, and I shall see you for the next one.
So the second run of the week was a 7.5k easy run. Not sure why it was rounded down to 7.5k. Does make a huge amount of sense because it doesn't even equate to a normal mile distance, does it really? So yeah, not sure why, but I basically did it as was prescribed. I did my normal 8k loop and then stopped it at 7.5k. I kind of figured that if I'm going to be upping my volume and all that kind of stuff, then I shouldn't really be adding extra mileage onto the runs as they're prescribed, because it's just unnecessary volume, and I need to build myself up to this anyway. It's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. This volume and this the sort of quantum of running that I'm doing. So stopped at 7.5k and then basically just had a little walk and stretch back for the final 500 metres or so. So yeah, it's good. I probably went a bit quicker than it said, no quicker than 5:45k's, and that's essentially what I did. I might start doing my easy runs a bit slower, just for the basis of they're just there for base building essentially and getting miles in the legs. So it's not a demonstration of how fit I am, or need to park my Strava ego at the door and go from there. So it's start doing those a little bit slower, I think, because as the mileage creeps up, my legs are going to be pretty knackered. So let's give him a chance.
Right, time for run 3. So I've done a progression run and an easy run. Run 3 is a interval session. So the makeup of the session is 2k warm up, just at a comfortable pace, 90 seconds walking rest, and then I've got 5 lots of 1 kilometre, aiming at sort of 4:45 a k pace, with 90 seconds rest after that. Do that 5 times, and then like 500 metre cool down. So still a little bit anxious about speed work, just because I've not done a huge amount of it recently. But I have done this session before when I was in the Project Sub 50 series, so, and in fact that was 6 times 1k, not 5. So today should be easy, right? So yeah, we'll get plodding, and then we'll see how the session goes. Right, rep 1. This could be interesting because I feel like I'm running on someone else's legs. I'm not a morning runner. Oh, shit, I'll watch. Oh, my head, I'll let you off. Right. Easy off slightly there. I hate speed work. Right, first one done. 4:42, so bang on pace after everything like a bit quick. But it's always tough to judge pace after a bit of a walking rest, so it takes a while to settle in. Felt okay. It's not my forte by any stretch, so that's what this training is about, right? Pushing yourself out your comfort zone, making you fitter and stronger. And if nothing else, it builds up a bit of mental resilience as well, so which we'll all need in spades on marathon day. So yeah, one down, 45 seconds more rest till we go again.
Right, so this is where I had a bit of a technical issue. I basically finished editing the video, recorded the rest of that session, and then my long run on the Sunday. Edited the video, got it ready to download, was just downloading it, ready to upload it to YouTube, and I didn't have space on my laptop, so I started deleting some of the old vlog videos that I had out, and I'd also deleted I kind of figured, well, I've used it now, it's uploaded, it's done, so I deleted the footage off my C drive, because normally it automatically backs up to Clipchamp, which I use for video editing, and for whatever reason on this occasion it didn't do. So yeah, I ended up losing the footage. So yeah, chalk that up to experience, a bit of a lesson learned. Yeah, I put it on Instagram this week. That was a bit frustrating, but one of those, it happens. So yeah, so back to the main session. That intervals went really well. All five reps were at the pace, actually slightly ahead of the pace that I was targeted at 4:45. They were all about low 440s, and I was kind of running within myself, so I felt like I might have been able to push it, I think maybe down to sort of 4:35 pace, maybe 4:30s, but I don't think I'd have been able to do the full 5 reps at 4:30 pace. I think I would have started to tail off towards the end, I think, but you know, I felt really good. It was a really good confidence boost. Like I said at the start, I've not done a huge amount of speed work since the sub 50 series, really. Since I broke sub 50 in October, the last sort of 6 to 7 weeks has all just been base building, just going out and not running to plan. I've been plodding, to be completely frank. I think we've done 2 interval sessions on club nights with masses. The rest has just been sort of steady runs. So yeah, nice little confidence boost that I can run at those sort of quicker paces. And I think that's what the idea is, to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So if you're more comfortable running at faster and faster paces, that means you can run comfortably at slightly faster paces as well. So gets the body working a little bit more efficiently and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, really good session. That took me then on to Sunday, which I did for my long run. So I'll put that up here. Not my greatest long run, if I'm honest. Woke up a little bit late. Didn't respect the run, quite frankly. I didn't get up and fuel myself or hydrate well enough before the session, which meant that by the time I'd got up, I didn't have enough time to properly prepare for the run before having to take Eddie out for a birthday party. So I kind of rushed everything. Had a glass of squash and a bowl of porridge about 5 minutes before I stepped out the front door to go on my run. I take ages to digest stuff, particularly before exercise. So I basically spent the first 5 or 6K feeling quite nauseous. It just didn't sit right with me. I couldn't quite settle into a pace. I was probably trying to run a bit too quick, to be honest. I think it's just because I've been running like a steady 10K pace rather than it's a conversational 10-mile pace. So they are very different paces, or at least should be. So yeah, it's one of those. And then for whatever reason, I've got some pretty severe crack chafage. So the last 10K was a bit of a grizz. It wasn't particularly fun. Got it done. The pace was kind of okay. It just wasn't very enjoyable. And to top it all off, I had an earworm for the final 5 miles. So we've been to a carol service on Saturday night at Carol's on the Green in Meriden, which was really, really nice. But basically, as an earworm for the last 5 miles, so 45 minutes or so of the run, I had Gloria, Hosanna in Excelsis on repeat like going through my mind as I was running. So that was like every 7 or 8 paces. So the fact I didn't end the run in a straitjacket was quite frankly remarkable. So yeah, not my best run, but I got it done. I got the miles and the legs. Didn't come out of it with any other injuries apart from a very emotional shower as I got in and experienced the chafage all over again. So that was nice, but nothing major, nothing terminal by any stretch. So yeah, and I suppose the first thing I was trying to review how I've done each week. I'll try and do this at the end of each video. So the first one, I'm really proud of it. So I've never run 4 times in a week before. I've done that this week. I've never run over 35k before. I've done that this week. So sort of tick and tick in terms of, like a statement of intent in terms of starting as you mean to go on. Yeah, quite a big, I'm a dad of 2. I work full time. It's been really busy. So I had a job interview it's now Thursday, but on the Tuesday following. So I had to prepare a presentation for basically what I saw doing in the role that I was applying for in the first 12 months. So quite an intense presentation that I had to prepare for. So on top of like normal work stuff. So I managed to squeeze everything in, made that commitment, which I was really proud of doing. So the other thing I'm really proud of, I'm not very good at blowing my own trumpet, but I did all 4 sessions, the long run notwithstanding, as prescribed. So I did all 4 runs. The progression run, the easy run was kind of, running at easy paces, quite literally easy. But then the interval session as well. And I ran all of them at the prescribed paces throughout without any fall off and felt good doing it. So, yeah, it was a good, nice little confidence boost. So, it's 1 week down. I've got 19 to go. I know for a fact they're going to get a damn sight more challenging because I'm going to get more and more fatigue in my legs. Life just gets in the way. I'm a dad and husband first, way before I'm a very mediocre runner with a YouTube channel. So, that I will not let life kind of fall away just for the sake of me running about. That's one thing I'm definitely not going to do. So, long way to go, but it's a decent start. 5% done. And yeah, I felt okay. It was a bit of nice to have a week where I did very different things. So I did an easy run, I did a long run, I did an interval session and a progression run. Progression in particular, I very rarely do. So, if ever. So yeah, strong week of training. Start as you mean to go on. Hopefully next week I'll be able to record more of my sessions, and particularly weeks 3 and 4 because I'm going to be off for Christmas for 2 weeks, which I'm really looking forward to. Which means I'll be able to run in the daytime, which is a bit of a novel concept at the minute because of it's dark at 4 and I don't finish work till 1:30. So yeah, that'll be nice. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you very much for watching. Drop a comment down below if you're training for anything. There's a lot of spring marathons going on. So are you training for one? Have you started your block yet? Are you getting ready to? Or even if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer stuff. Or anything you'd like to see in the subsequent videos, what I'm doing for, say, mobility, strength work, i.e. not very much. But I know I need to. I'll probably cover that in the next video in terms of what I'm hoping to try and start doing in terms of S&C, because that's it's going to be really important. So I'll cover that in probably next week's vlog. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Drop a comment, give me a like. If you fancy subscribing and following on this slightly mad and bonkers journey, I'd love you to join me. Yeah, have a great week. Cheers.